Welcome to Rollback, the best UK theme park podcast. So whether you're queuing up or chilling out, buckle in. It's time to roll back.
Hello guys, and welcome to Rollback, the best UK theme park podcast for our very first episode. So, if you do like this podcast, hit the like, subscribe, and all that fun stuff. And I am here with Coaster Point. If it's going to swap, look at that. Hello, Coaster Point.
Oh, hello.
Yeah, thanks for coming on. I didn't really want you on, but you're here now.
Oh, is that? Yeah.
So, yeah.
I'm very much here.
Yeah, we're going to be discussing loads of different theme park stuff and all sorts of fun. I don't really know, but I put out a TikTok asking if you guys wanted to see a podcast, and you all sort of said yes. So, here we are.
What was that, bro? Oh, well, I'm here with Coaster Point. Didn't really want you on, but that's how it is.
Well, yeah, that is how it is. See, look, there you go. We can see you.
Oh.
Yeah, no. But yeah, if you guys like it, enjoy. There are lots of different things we need to talk about this week, of different things that have happened in the theme park community and things going bad and even worse, and all that. So, first off, well, actually, I've got a few games to play, but we'll play them later on that Coaster Point doesn't actually know about. So, we'll see if you're any good at these. I am hoping that you will not be, because otherwise that means I have made it way too easy for you. But we'll see. We'll see. Right, first thing I want to say to you about is this hasn't happened over the last week or so, but Alton Towers, you've been there a few times now. What do you think of the park?
Alton Towers, it's an alright park. Operations are slow, I will say that, in my opinion. But
yeah.
And ride availability is not the best either. Especially with Rita recently.
Rita! When will Rita reopen? Actually, Rita is going to reopen soon. It is.
Did you hear this? Did you hear there's fences and everything outside of it currently?
Yeah, and
it's all fully blocked off, and there's markings on the floor.
Well, the nitrous oxide, don't quote me if that's right or not, but the gas that goes into Rita got delivered the other day.
Yeah.
So, hopefully, in sort of the next week.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, hopefully within the next week or two it will reopen. The trains are back on the track, so it's looking quite likely that it is actually going to reopen. I managed to do it once on the second day of the park opening, luckily, for the first time. Yeah, you have the cred, even if it does close. But, Rita is a good ride. I feel like people give it a lot of hate. It's just not needed.
That's very true. I was actually speaking to one of my friends the other day, and he was saying how Rita looks absolutely awful, even though he's never been to Alton Towers.
Well, then how can you actually say that?
That's the thing. I said to him, it's not actually that bad, and how can you say that before going on the ride? In my opinion, how can you say that?
Yeah, no, Rita's good. I think it's quite rattly. It could be a bit smoother, but the launch is really punchy. The air time you get over the little turns are actually really good, and I like the way that it circles round.
The end bit when it turns into going into the break room, it just turns and it goes into a little bump. That bit's a little a bit rough on yourself.
Yeah,
I don't really know how to explain it.
Yeah, it is a bit jolty, but it is a good ride. Now, yeah, if I could replace Rita with anything, it would definitely have to be it would either have to be a Vekoma launch, because I think that would be quite good. They're quite whippy. The launches are pretty good, and then I'm thinking like Abyssus, because the first part of Abyssus is a bit boring, but the second half's actually a really good layout. It's just good fun. Have you done a Vekoma launch yet?
I don't think so. No, I don't think I have.
No, that's sad. They are really good. Oh, I would like to say a Vekoma too, but obviously they can't build above tree line. So the drop will be about 3 foot tall.
I'd personally say just remove 13 with it. Just theme the entire area, in my opinion. Put a Big Mac multi-launch in there. Put a flat ride or something in there. Make it a new area. Make it nice.
They do need flat rides.
It can be a nice, it can be a very nice, low to the ground, intense Mac launch.
But you can have a good Mac launch with 13 still there.
I guess, yeah.
I think if they get rid of 13, they'll be shooting themselves in the foot. Although I really don't like 13. It is a pointless coaster. it still is good for capacity. It can run up to 3 trains and does most of the time, and it does help with queues quite a lot. And with
to be honest, it doesn't seem like it's very good capacity considering the queue line's already always 100 minutes.
That's only on peak days though, and other rides are that. If you go on any other day other than summer holidays and school trip season, you're alright.
I guess the reason I think that is because the one time I went there, we went to go on 13, and it was just the second day of opening, and it was just on a huge queue.
Yeah.
And we were queuing for like 40, 50 minutes.
Yeah, it was on a big queue, but...
And it was so not worth it.
That's what Why is my computer making sounds? Oh, no. That's always terrifying. It's like, what's going on? But no.
Someone's my phone.
No. Nope. Okay, everything's still working fine, I think. But no, that is like. There is. I think Rita literally only has about 4 or 5 years left on it, and then it will be going. So it'll be interesting to see what they do replace it with. Just please, towers, put in some flat rides. We need some flat rides. Well, while we're on the topic of Alton Towers, there's been some pretty big news from Alton Towers recently. Do you know what that is?
Yes, just can't remember.
Well, let's quickly pull up. Let's quickly pull up this screen here. Yeah, Alton Towers. Obviously, Bianca, that was the vice president, is actually leaving, which I think's a bit sad. But one thing though, when everyone was putting this up on Instagram, I actually thought she had died, because they were all just black and white photos. I was like,
I swear, like a bunch of people thought that.
Yeah, I did. I genuinely thought she had died. I was like, and then actually I read some of the comments, and it turns out she's just leaving Alton Towers. But yeah, she announced that she is leaving. I mean, I think she was very restricted on what she could do with the park. She had lots of big ambitions, and with the way Merlin is at the moment, I think that's the reason why she's probably left.
Possibly, yeah.
I mean, she's done lots of things for the park, but yeah. I mean, she was only there 2 years. It wasn't exactly.
I can't say personally. I can't say personally because I have only been to the park twice in them 2 years that she's been there. But from what I've heard, she's done like tons of great things for the park.
Yeah,
of what she can.
Because beforehand, I mean, the park was just going so downhill, and she did bring it up. I mean, obviously, Nemesis Reborn, she was a big part of. She come right in at the end of Curse coming in. We had all the single rider queues, which I think was a massive deal. Because I mean, they're empty seats. You might as well just let people sit on them, and it does make a big difference because that goes from like the hour queue on 13. Going single rider, you're waiting 2 or 3 people. Yeah, I think it is a very sad thing. I mean, well, it does say here though, her time at the park has also seen considerable increases in food prices, reduced ride availability, and other cost-saving initiatives. I mean, that is very true, but I think.
But there's not a lot you can do with inflation, can you?
No, but obviously Towers don't do the food. That's a third-party company. But ride availability has been horrendous at Towers. Like they need to sort something out with that. It is just becoming a joke at this point. But that might have something to do with this, which for those of you that don't know, this is Merlin's financial report that I managed to find, and they have had 6.28 million guests, which is a lot. And
that's a lot to guess, bro.
2.57 billion in revenue, but they've lost 492 million before tax, and 2023 was 214 million. Like, that is a massive difference.
What was that?
Why are people in the background being so loud? I'm trying to ignore them.
I just tried to scream.
It's making it very hard. I might have to go shut the door.
That'd probably be a good idea.
But something interesting here is it says guest satisfaction. Have you been to Alton Towers? Guests aren't happy when rides keep closing. But it doesn't. I do wonder. It says here the loss. Is that just a tax reason why they're putting down a loss? That's my thought. Although there's got to be something going on.
Wasn't that 492 million pre-tax?
Yeah, that's before tax. But
Yeah.
are they putting down that they've lost money to avoid paying taxes? Because like 132
Possibly.
million in operating costs, underlying operating profit, they've made money operating. So where is their money actually lost? I mean, I know that the Legoland parks, I think it was Legoland New York, was one of the biggest losses for them, like over 100 million. Which,
Yeah.
that's ridiculous. Imagine losing over 100 million on one park alone.
On one park is 100 million is a lot for one park.
That just seems absolutely insane. And there's just lots, yeah. I mean, I haven't exactly read through all of this, but there's a lot of stuff in here about what they're doing.
I've never seen it.
Okay, so in this document, there's lots of things going on about how they're going to fix their stuff and things like that. What they're going to do, like in 2024. You had Hyperia, Minifigure Speedway, and Nemesis Reborn. Obviously, that would have brought in money for the parks, but I think this is going to be a bit controversial, but I don't know if Nemesis Reborn was a good decision for the park.
Wait, what was that?
I don't think Nemesis Reborn was a good decision for the park.
A good decision? But it majorly helped, like, bring guests in.
But you say that, look at it from the GP perspective. It's the same ride, just rethemed. They don't know it's been retracked.
But
They don't know it's had everything new. It's the exact same ride. And then you bring Intoxicator, which is Ripsawn. Like, think the last newest big addition would have been Wicker Man in 2018, I think it was.
So, I think it was 2018 Wicker Man came. But Wicker Man, yeah, that was the... I don't know, to be honest. I would say that Nemesis was a very big new addition, as it was rethemed.
Yeah, I'm just not sure about Nemesis being a good decision. I mean, the ride itself is good. It's a legend. But since 2018, all that's come is Wicker Man. It's looking like Thorpe.
I guess, but, like, Nemesis Reborn, the retheme, the amount of work they put into, like, it closing all the phalanx videos, everything like that, and then it reopening, it was, like, very well themed and leading up to it. Like, it was very well done. But the ride itself is still the same ride.
Yeah,
like, there's not a lot that's changed.
I'm not going to say it's not a very well retheme. It is an incredible retheme. They have done a really good job with it. But from a GP's mindset, it's the same ride. They've just done the retheme of it. They spent out millions of pounds on something that won't really earn them much more money. You've then brought Intoxicator, which is Ripsaw Reborn. You've got Nemesis Reborn. What else? The decisions that Towers are making it really do have a lot of questions with. Like, I don't understand some of what they're doing.
I mean, Toxicator, the only good side on it is, yeah, it's a very well-themed ride, but also Toxicator, the capacity of it, it looks like it's very little and slow, but in real, when we was there on opening day, it was actually, like, running and eating through the people in the queue line. Like, we were queuing all the way back at the Sky Ride, and we jumped out because we was like, oh, this is going to take forever. Then we walked around single rider, and people that were in front of us, just behind us, they were on before us, and we was in single rider.
That's opening day, though. Since opening day, it hasn't been running at the same capacity. They won't. I mean, it's not bad operations. I'm not going to say it is. Like, it is a top spin. There is only so many people you can pump through. But it's the fact that it's still another top spin. It's their second top spin. It's their second Nemesis. We need something new in the park. We need a new flat ride that isn't Retro Squad.
Yeah, I will also say it was very overhyped. It was nowhere near as good as I thought it would be. It was like
This
extremely
is a good
overhyped.
ride. But they got rid of the blade. They had one ride in there that was like a good flat ride.
One funny thing I found out about the blade is in the Toxicator building time lapse, you can actually see the blade just disappear in the time
Can
lapse.
you? I need to look
Yeah.
that up. But like, why would you get rid of blade? It's a good little pirate ship. It sits in this little thing. It does a bit of swinging, and it's good
Yeah,
for
because
the
like right now
kids.
it's just like an empty hole now.
It's
Like it could have stayed there.
they was trying to fix a flat ride issue where they have no flat rides by putting Intoxicator and then removed a flat ride. That doesn't solve the issue. We need more flat rides.
Yeah, there's a lot more coasters to there are flat rides, which sometimes isn't the best.
Just towers
Because
are going
the
downhill.
queues for the queues just get way too big because of how many coasters there are.
Towers is going so downhill. When I used to go there as a kid, it was a magical place. You'd look forward to your Alton Towers trip. It's a magical place. You get to ride awesome rides. You'd have a good time there. You'd have a good experience. And now I'm just like, I would not mind not going to Towers for a year.
I will only say I only remember going Towers once when I was younger, and that was like the year Wicker Man opened. Because I remember riding it. My brother was too scared to go on it, so we sat on a rock just outside the entrance, and me and my mum queued up and we went on Wicker Man.
Wicker Man's a good ride, only if you ride it at night. Now, speaking of towers, them going downhill, there is a massive project going on that is going to absolutely destroy towers. And that, of course,
And I know it is.
yeah, that of course is Universal Studios Great Britain. I can't even find my mouse. Where is my mouse? There it is. Oh, this isn't Universal. Here we go. Here's Universal. Now, you guys have probably seen this document a lot of times, but yeah, here's a brief overview. We're getting Halloween Horror Nights, which you all know. We've got long operating hours and very tall coasters. It's going to be absolutely great fun. But
That
will it
Back
just...
to the Future coaster looks amazing.
That's if it is Back to the Future.
Well, I mean, I feel like it is. Like, an 88-mile-an-hour coaster with a spike sounds amazing, especially themed to Back to the Future. Because we know we've got a Back to the Future area, and what coaster than the biggest coaster in the park that goes 88 miles an hour plus?
I think it'll go faster.
I don't know.
If it's going...
Yeah, I guess, because 88 miles an hour is a very odd number.
I could see why they would have it 88 mile an hour, but I think it will be faster and taller and be 115 meters tall.
Yeah, I guess. I reckon they'll do about 90 to 100.
Yeah, it would have to be quicker than that.
Will it?
Yeah, because if it's going, say 360 foot tall, 370 foot tall, Red Force is 370, and that goes 112.
So we'll be doing like 130, 140.
But it's a spike though, so it can't. If it goes too quick, it'll fly off the track. Maybe they are looking
Nope,
for 100.
it's gone.
Yeah, I think it shoots. So maybe we are looking at like 100 mile an hour.
Maybe they're just trying to make a rocket ship.
I mean, you never know. This is
just
Universal. It'll be a very good project, and I'm excited to see where it goes. And
we've got to love
hopefully-
that, like, they've chose, of all places in Europe, the Great of England. Oh my god. I messed up so much.
they chose Bedford. But going down to the
Bedford.
site, I can see why they chose it. I can. And there's great transport links. There's all the things everyone knows already. But I definitely think it's going to be Bye Bye Towers.
Yeah, that's very true.
I think...
Alton Towers, to be honest, I don't know. Because Alton Towers and Thorpe Park are Merlin's main parks. And if Towers goes downhill and they keep losing money because of Towers, Towers will end up being sold and no longer be a Merlin park.
Yeah, I definitely think that Towers will be sold off, but they'll keep Thorpe. That's what I
Thorpe
think.
will never go because Thorpe does really well. Operations are really good. Ride availability is always amazing there when I go. Only a few times, I think once when I've been, Hyperion has been shot, and that's just because of wind, which they can't really do anything about.
Yeah, Chesington's their biggest earner though. But I do think Towers will be sold off.
Chasington at the moment, It's becoming an IP park, in my opinion. It's very
Yeah,
much becoming an IP
they
park.
do. They need an original land, like Wild Ages
I'm
style from
gonna
Minecraft.
I'm gonna be so sad. Do you remember like what's it, Monkey Swinger? Why has Monkey Swinger got to go? We got some amazing memories on Monkey Swinger.
Oh, I love Monkey Swinger. I would much rather them get rid of that rattly mess that is Cobra and keep Monkey Swinger.
I only done Cobra once, and I never done it again. That was like years and years ago.
Cobra, yeah, rattly, not the best. It's not.
Yeah.
But anyway, I have a little surprise for you.
What may that be? If it's money, give it now.
It's a game.
Oh, how fun.
But I haven't actually set this up very well. But yeah, so this is a game. Aim of the game is basically I have taken a photo of a coaster somewhere. And you have to guess what it is. But obviously, it's
Hashtag this was
zoomed in.
inspired by my Discord messages.
Yeah, we played this on Discord and it was great fun. I got every single one.
Yeah.
And you got like none. But I have made it a little bit easier for you. Okay, are you ready to see the first one?
Alright, let's see.
I think you'll get this one pretty much straight away. What coaster is this?
That's Rage.
You reckon that's Rage?
Yeah. Yeah, that's Rage's
my God,
Hotline.
we're zooming in. We're zooming in. That's
Rage's Hotline Roll.
Rage's Hotline
I know it, bro.
Roll.
Rage. That's very. It sounds very sneaky of me and very nerdy. But I could tell it was the Heartland Rock from the support structures as well.
Yeah, I should have sort of zoomed it in more to like that. I
I
think you
still
probably
would've
still would have got it. All right.
I would've.
What is this one?
That's Hyperia, 100%. The white.
I've made
with
these
the,
way too easy. What element is that?
White with a golden back. That's the Immelman. No, the dive loop. Dive loop.
That most certainly is the dive loop. Right, the last one now.
Wait,
What
hold.
is
Just go back quickly. The Immelman just decided to spawn out.
Yeah, it disappeared.
The lift hill and Immelman's just gone.
It just said, nope, see you later.
Bye.
What is this one?
That's Taran.
What'd you say?
Two tatters, no.
You think to tatters? What did you originally say, Taran?
Yeah, I got it. I always get two tatters and Taran mixed up.
That is two tatters. I am quite surprised you actually got that.
I don't really know two tatters is strange.
I'm surprised you got that.
The only
you've never ridden
only
it.
reason I know it is because of the colour of the track and like the type of track it is.
That was too easy. I think I need to make that harder. That was way too easy. But yeah, you got them all right. Round of applause to the winner of 3 out of 3. Here we have.
I'll give myself
There you
pat
go.
on the back.
There's your pat on the back.
Pat on the back to me.
Yeah, I definitely need to make that harder. Choose some
I think
harder
so.
photos. Now, there is one thing that I'm not sure you know about, but you definitely do. And, yeah, the new ride's coming to Blackpool. Do you know what one that is?
Oh, I know about this. This is their huge gyro swing, the 130-foot one.
That most certainly is, and they have released a little video of it. But the only
To be honest, I'll be honest, I haven't actually seen this video yet.
Have you not? Right,
I've not
well,
looked at it. I've seen clips of it, but I've not seen the full thing.
okay, it's only a very short video, but this is what it will look like on the skyline. Like, look at the size of it. I didn't actually realize how big it was until it was compared like this frame here to the big one.
Jeez.
Like, look at that with the Big Dipper there.
I mean, when I look at it, just to represent it in my mind, I think of Axis being a gyro swing, and considering it's 132 foot and Axis goes 360, and it's only 100 foot,
Yeah.
that is going to be huge.
Yeah, it's going to be big. But there was one thing I saw in this video that made me question all of physics. And that's this here. Right. If you look here, You can see from it, it's behind the big one. Then if we skip it forward a little bit, all of a sudden it beats physics and it goes in front of the big one. So...
Oh yeah, what the hell?
So yeah, that frame there is behind the big one. And it jumps in front.
Don't tell me this is not... My guess is this is going to be another very much AI-generated video, like launch pads.
See, I think this is just going to be the world's first moving gyro swing. I think they're putting a little hint.
On a moving platform,
Yeah. Like, it's so terrifying, it manages to pass through roller coasters. Passes through the big one. But I did think this was actually quite interesting. I mean, the colours as well. So you get to see the colours. They look a bit dull, but it kind of reminds me of a bit like Icon-y, goldy colour. But it's in a complete different area to Icon. To everyone listening, all I can say is sorry for the really bad audio. We had multiple technical difficulties, and this is the only one that worked with my mic recording. So, yeah, sorry about that, but enjoy the last part of this podcast where it does sound absolutely terrible.
We are going to pretend this is not our fourth time of recording this one section. We keep having technical difficulties, and if this doesn't work this time, I'm going to try. But we are here now looking at Victus. Interesting name. I don't think it's very good. I think they could have done a better name. Theme doesn't fit in with the park. I don't know. What do you think?
It very much fits weirdly. The only one it fits to, in my opinion, is Valhalla.
I don't know.
But
let's get on to the news that we keep trying to do, but keep failing.
And I'm going to know what this is and pretend that this is not the whole time.
I have no clue.
Blackpool did have a major in the last week or so. And that is this.
I wonder what this could be. I have no idea.
I wonder too. But I'm going to kind of skip through the video. Those of you that haven't seen or haven't heard, Blackpool's train had an issue. If you can see up here where my mouse is, they have an accessibility well that's on, so people that need it can get on and off the train. They forgot to take it off and continue driving with it. And in doing so, this happened.
Big oopsie.
I mean, that's a very big mistake to be made.
Yeah. I'd just be sat there like thinking my next life choices, like, what's happening here? Am I dying? Am I surviving?
Yeah, it's interesting what happened.
I'd also be asking, number one thing I'd be thinking is, I want my money back.
I want my money back too.
Yeah, if I'm getting on if I'm guaranteed safety at the park on rides, and then that happens, I very much want my money back there.
I mean, I do understand that these things, but
That is a very bad mistake to make, leaving the rail on. I mean, thing is, it goes on for a while, and no one said anything. Not that I think I would have done, but it goes on.
Neither of us would have.
No.
I would have sat there in awkward silence, just been like, what is my next choice? Do I say something or do I sit here in silence?
I'll definitely just wait to see how it plays out. But luckily,
Yeah.
But it's interesting.
I mean, but the good thing is it's back up and running again. And it was back up and going. Which I think is quite good. I mean,
Yeah, that's surprising. For a human error, that's where a train has derailed. To get it up that quick is very, very good.
Yeah, I mean,
and surprising.
It could have ended up well. The video is not going to be synced with this, again, because the audio was terrible and it just kept completely cutting out. But for those of you that are watching on YouTube, make sure you hit the like button, the subscribe button and the notification bell. And for those of you that are watching on multiple different podcast platforms, hit the like button if it has like buttons, I don't really know because I have never actually uploaded anything to a podcast platform before. But yeah, thank you all for watching. Sorry about the audio at the end, but make sure you hit the like button, subscribe button and the notification bell to be notified of any upcoming videos. That's all from me now, and yeah, thank you all and goodbye.